Over here working on the SRX. Got the pan dropped, new filter stuck in there. Here's the old one. It's pretty nasty, that's for damn sure. A nice new clean one. The fluids, looks like used motor oil, but it doesn't smell bad, which is amazing. And I expected a lot more garbage in the pan. I'm not saying it's clean by any marks, but it's not the worst I've seen either. Like the one in my 1A2 Caprice that had no reverse was substantially filthier and smelled god awful. But you can see where I stuck my finger in the magnet goo. It's a little more than average, but I guess it's to be expected with 102,000 on it. So take a quick look at the underside of this thing. It's pretty clean. Actually very clean. It's a nice solid vehicle. I did see, you could probably hear it, there's mice in this shield under the drive shaft support, I'm guessing is there. You got the iron parts here, a little bit of surface rust. Not bad though. Spare's seen some use. Yeah, all in all, pretty clean vehicle. So I'm gonna finish cleaning that pan and slap it back in there. This is the original gasket. It's one of these rubber impregnated ones, which I think GM lists these as reusable. So I'm gonna reuse it. This came with this basic rubber one, which they do leak. None of those are perfect. This thing was bone dry. I'm gonna try it again. What the hell? And then I'm gonna refill it. I got a bottle of clutches here, and I got 6 total quarts of Dex 5. And I have this ketchup pump thing that I'm gonna use to fill this, because no dipstick. You have a fill port right there on the side of the tranny, so it makes it a pain in the ass. Anyone's wondering, this transmission is the 5L40E. The longitudinal 5-speed. 5L40 tells me it is obviously it's set a 5-speed, and the 40 means it's a pretty low-end transmission. The 4L60s are a 60, and those things blow up all the time, so I'm not expecting much out of this. My transmission guy says that these are, based off of the 440 T4, which became the 4T60 eventually. Whether or not that's true, couldn't tell you, but here we are with this. So I'm gonna slap this pan on and work on filling it. See how we did. Well, in case anyone was wondering, this is how you fill this thing, at least the way I'm doing it. So it's done to that side port there. So I have this pump here, which is for like some ketchup dispenser that a restaurant would use. And you just do this like a million times until it starts to flow out of there. I ended up pumping about half of this in here, and then dumped that Lucas in here. So that stuff's like very thick as honey. So a little bit easier way of putting it in. So what's going to happen is you do this until it overflows out of that filler plug there, and start it, and do this again until it overflows. And I don't remember, you gotta come up to temperature. I gotta look that up. You probably have to come up to temp and all that stuff. Check again. real nice when they just give you a dipstick. I'm glad I was able to use my friend's lift here, because this would have sucked doing this on my back in the driveway. I'm used to doing it that way, but this is a treat. Almost out of this jug. Oh, there we go. Okay. Actually, I gotta take this down, so I gotta get the car down. Is a pain in the ass. Now I gotta lower the car, start it. Do this again. So I'm not gonna show the whole thing. I'll bore everyone to death here with this, but yeah. So what I'm gonna do is put the car down, start it, run it through the gears, and then top it off again. Cool thing about this is it can smoke real nice. Alright, I'll be back once this part is done. So it's about 3 weeks later. Cadillac's been doing pretty good since the fluid and filter change. So you can see I got 928 miles on it since then. Had it around, took it to a couple swap meets, actually sold it the Vintage Computer Federation one in New Jersey. That was fun. That was actually the first trip this car took. Got plates on it and shot right down there like a couple days after I did that job. So it's been a good, it's been pretty good. It does have torque converter, shutter at different times, like especially on the highway when you hit a small incline. But all in all, it's been pretty good. Just a good driving vehicle. The shutter, I kind of mitigated that a little bit. Found a software update from GM to address shuttering. So it didn't completely get rid of it because I think the converter is hurt, but it did mitigate it quite a bit. So I'm happy with it. I'm just going to drive it as it is and see how it goes. Shifts good and everything. My transmission guy said I might have to replace the converter, which, the converter's not expensive. It's just a huge job. So, yeah, good vehicle. I'm happy with it. Happy with the outcome. Nothing really wrong with it. You see the TPMS light is on. Looks like all 4 sensors are dead, which is weird with the new tires. You figure they put new ones in, but I guess not. So got those in back, gonna put them in. But other than that, it's just been a good car. It's clean in here. It's nice. Heated seat works. Heated wheel does not. The satellite radio is still active, so thanks whoever's paying for that, or maybe it's lifetime. I have no idea. But yeah, so thanks everyone for watching. We'll see if there's any more updates on this, but if there's nothing exciting happening, I probably won't do any. So thanks for watching, everyone.